If we have a look at the video industry today, or maybe at some YouTube channels out there, we can see that there are lots and lots of cuts. And well, if we have to do this by hand, it takes hours of work. And for this reason, I thought of myself, what could I do to improve the whole workflow and to make the life easier for you guys out there? And for this reason, I decided to write the automatic jump cutting tool. Well, at first we have to somehow describe what a jump cut is. A jump cut is just, you take the tape, so to say, you have the paper, and you only can see this part. Well, and that's the way basically the jump part works. And then you have the other part, and then there's the thing you want to get rid of, and then you stick it together and it somehow works. Or maybe that's my understanding of a jump cut. And well, and I don't want to make a cut every 4 seconds by hand, so therefore I have written a small script that integrates into Sony Vegas. And well, let's see how this whole script works. We have to have a look at the whole audio that the recording has. Then we have to have a look at what audio levels do we want to have certain cuts, and we want to bring out certain areas. In the example, I took the case that everything below 10% is silent. And then we also need some natural pauses, because we don't want to have things like when we talk, we normally are getting more silent at the end of each word. And for this reason, we want to have a sort of buffer, and for this reason we have to insert some kind of fade out and fade in, so natural pauses. Well, and the whole thing is then created with Python in this case, and I used MoviePy. At first I tried the whole thing out with FFmpeg, but somehow this didn't really work out in combination with Sony Vegas, and for this reason I stick with this. Well, and yeah, let's see some other cool effects that we can do with the whole system. The whole system can also be used to directly put on some clothes without the viewer noticing the whole thing. Well, for instance, I now put on my sunglasses and I think it looks pretty nice. The whole system doesn't only work for sunglasses, but does also work for something like, don't know, hoodies. So let's try it out. Oh, it's so fucking cold. Well, I think this worked out pretty well. The whole thing works pretty nicely, but we have to be aware that we have to be very, very silent. So here's the original footage that was used. Oh, it's so fucking cold. Whoop. Well, I think this worked out pretty well. So of course I know that the whole things can be made better, but in this case we only used the jump cutting tool, so we didn't do some manual editing of these scenes at its own, so it really speeds up the whole editing process. I won't be giving out the plugin itself because I'm still working on it, but if you urgently need it or so on, then please leave a comment, and well, I might create the next video sooner as expected. So I hope you liked today's video, and if you liked it, then please leave a like and subscribe and click the bell icon, because I don't upload that often, but if I do, I hope you enjoy. See you next time.